Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and today I'm going to give you my top 10 best 4K Ultra HD Blu-rays from Lionsgate. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. You can also find me over Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd at Movie Guy 365. Okay, in this video, I'm going to continue my series of best 4K Ultra HD Blu-rays from a particular studio. This time, I will be focusing on Lionsgate. Now, one of the things I like about Lionsgate, while they put out their own, I would say, content or have the distribution rights to other well-known films, there's going to be a few on here that fall under that category, and I think they're very consumer-friendly as far as 4K Blu-rays go. What I mean by that is they support some of the best HDR grading, Dolby Vision. They implement that in a lot of their titles, and they also vary from their audio formats between Atmos and DTS:X. So I think they're very all-encompassing, and they do a good job with the 4K Blu-rays. One of the other things I really like about Lionsgate is how they really do a great job with overall packaging on their physical discs. Whether it's steelbooks with slipcovers and just nice designs, I think they really embrace the physical format and the collector market. For instance, I really enjoy the Knives Out 4K steelbook from Best Buy. It has a slipcover with a cool little Easter egg on it. And very rarely do you see studios, at least nowadays, embracing a good packaging design. So I think Lionsgate does a great job with that as well. Before I begin my list, just a couple of quick notes. This is not a list based off the quality of the film itself. This is going purely based off the merits of the picture and audio on the 4K presentation. Also, this is my personal list. Yours, of course, will be very different, but I really encourage you to put in the comment section below, what would you put on your top 10 best 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray list from Lionsgate? Okay, let's not waste any time. Let's dive right in. Number 10 on my list, that is going to go to Ex Machina. What I really like about the film is it has a great visual style that comes across very well with the HDR grading. Black levels are nearly perfect. A lot of this movie takes place in a claustrophobic interior, and it has a good deepness in black levels and shadow detail. Colors, I think, are rendered very well. They're vibrant and natural, but really what sets this apart is the DTS:X audio mix. It takes a great atmospheric movie and amps it up to another level. It gives you a full room immersive feeling. I enjoy the video and audio presentation of this movie so much, and Lionsgate did a great job with the 4K Blu-ray. At number 9, that is going to go to Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets. Luc Besson's sci-fi film is dazzling on 4K Blu-ray. The Dolby Vision grading takes those vibrant colors and makes them really stand out. They're lush, bold, and they look fantastic. It's a great looking film on 4K, but not to be outdone, the Dolby Atmos soundtrack is very room filling. It's a sci-fi epic, and it puts you right into the middle of the action, and all the speakers are utilized very well. Definitely check out Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets if you want a good sci-fi film on 4K Blu-ray. At number 8, that is going to go to the original Saw. Saw is one of the more recent entries on this list. It just came out not too long ago, but it left a very lasting impression on 4K Blu-ray. The Dolby Vision grading does a fantastic job, puts you right into the moody atmosphere, and black levels are nearly perfect. But really what shines? The Dolby Atmos, and just the overall feel of the film puts you right in that room. It is a great audio presentation. It's fantastic listening experience. And if you're a fan of the film, Saw is an absolute must on 4K Blu-ray. At number 7, that is going to go to Hunter Killer. Hunter Killer was actually a blind buy for me. I picked it up on Black Friday a few years ago, but it looks and sounds great on 4K Blu-ray. There's a Dolby Vision grading that really accentuates the colors, black levels are nearly perfect, and there is a fine amount of detail enhancements. But the Atmos track, this is a great Atmos experience. It takes everything you would expect from a submarine action film and really amps it up. It's got a good energy to it. It has a fantastic surround sound mix, and you definitely are going to enjoy it in your home theater. For that reason, Hunter Killer is my number 7. Number 6 is going to be Hacksaw Ridge. Hacksaw Ridge is a great war film. It honestly looks fantastic on 4K Blu-ray, And the HDR, it really puts you right into that time period. It doesn't make things look unnatural. It gives you a nice sense of natural color, and black levels and detail are really spot on. The Atmos mix, it's really reference quality. Those war scenes, they really come to life, and it's going to be very immersive. Hacksaw Ridge is not an easy movie to watch, but when you do, you're getting the best home theater experience and absolutely worth owning on 4K Blu-ray. For my number 5, that is going to go to Midway. Yet another war film here on 4K Blu-ray. Lionsgate, I feel, did a great job. The picture and audio experience are really top-notch. Audio-wise, the Atmos is very immersive. Dogfights, they fly right over your head. Those battles in mid-air sound fantastic. It's very room-filling. And the picture quality, while not quite on the same level as the audio experience, it has a certain aesthetic that I think really lends itself well to the Dolby Vision grading. Midway on 4K Blu-ray is a must-own in my opinion if you love a good war movie. Number 4 is going to go to John Wick Chapter 3 Parabellum. I was really split between John Wick Chapter 3 and Chapter 2. They both look fantastic on 4K, but I edged out Chapter 3 mostly due to the Dolby Vision grading. But picture quality wise is a great presentation. The black levels are nearly perfect. Detail is really enhanced, and the colors, they look natural but vivid. They have a great boldness to them. Look at the climax scene at the Continental. They leap off the screen. It gives you a nice visual presence. And of course, the Dolby Atmos, it's everything you would expect from a John Wick film and more. It's a great immersive experience. Gunshots really just have a nice boldness to them, and they just rumble in your seats. I really recommend John Wick Chapter 3 on 4K Blu-ray, and it's definitely worth being my number 4. Number 3 on this list is going to go to Apocalypse Now from director Francis Ford Coppola. I love when a classic film comes on 4K Blu-ray and given the proper respect that it deserves. Not only do we have all 3 cuts of this film with HDR and Dolby Vision, but a fantastic Atmos experience really puts this movie over. If you're a fan of this film in any way, shape, or form, do yourself a favor, pick up Apocalypse Now on 4K Blu-ray. Those psychedelic colors really come to life, and the Atmos is a very immersive experience. Definitely recommend this one of the highest order, and get Apocalypse Now on 4K Blu-ray. Number 2 is from director Denis Villeneuve, and that is Sicario. Sicario is a great 4K presentation, one of the earliest Lionsgate releases, and it still holds up even today. The HDR grading does wonders for Roger Deakins cinematography. Black levels are near perfect, detail is greatly enhanced, and the colors look natural. The native 4K resolution does wonders for the overall picture quality, but the Dolby Atmos, it is very immersive. Plenty of action scenes to benefit the surround sound environment. It's all over your speakers. This is a great package from picture and audio, and definitely worth owning on 4K Blu-ray. Before I get to my number 1, just a couple of quick honorable mentions. Dirty Dancing. This one was an absolute surprise on how great a 4K presentation was. While the picture quality is not going to be the best looking here, it's still very serviceable. What really surprised me was the Dolby Atmos upgrade. This is a fantastic audio experience. The soundtrack has never sounded better. The quality is top notch. And if you're a fan of the film, definitely check this one out. Another honorable mention, that is going to go to Hellfest. I was very surprised on how visually and audio-wise this is a fantastic 4K disc. The black levels are nearly perfect. The movie takes place primarily at night, so it really shows off a good deepness there, and the various lighting really pop off the screen. The DTS:X audio experience also puts you right in the middle of those haunted houses, and it gives you a great immersive experience. I definitely recommend the 4K disc of Hellfest. Also, finally, Ghost in the Shell, the original Japanese feature. This one looks fantastic. I think visually it's a nice upgrade. The Dolby Vision is very subtle, but it still enhances the film. And the Atmos upgrade is also really top notch. It is a great experience overall, and Ghost in the Shell should be in everybody's collection regardless. But yes, buy the 4K Blu-ray for this movie. And for my number 1 best 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray from Lionsgate Pictures, that is going to go to, wait for it, Chaos Walking. Look, I'm aware of everybody's feelings about the movie. Remember, this is not about the quality of the film. But if you have the 4K Blu-ray disc, you know visually and audio-wise, this is absolutely a stunning presentation. The picture quality is rendered in native 4K, and with the Dolby Vision grading enhances all those color aspects. Black levels are fantastic when appropriate, and the detail is nice here. Not to be outdone, that Dolby Atmos mix is really top notch. Your overhead speakers have never been utilized more than in this movie. Your surround sound environment is active and pretty heavy-handed, and the overall presentation is a great listening experience. Feelings aside about the movie, you can't deny that Chaos Walking is a fantastic overall 4K Blu-ray presentation. So that is my top 10 list of 4K Ultra HD Blu-rays from Lionsgate Pictures. I want to hear your thoughts down below. What would you put on your top 10 list? Let's talk about it in the comments. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.